In today's lesson, you are going to draw yourself as a tightrope walker. So this is an image of me. I drew myself as having a ponytail here, and I am walking the tightrope. So once you finish drawing this, I want you to draw any type of scene that you want in your background of where you would be tightrope walking. So it could be a city in the background. It could be a picture of like the Grand Canyon in the background. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, so let's get started. All you need for this project is a piece of paper, whether it's lined or computer paper, a pencil, or it would be a pen or marker. I'm using the marker so you can see what I'm drawing better. A pencil works great so that you can erase what you're doing. So let's get started. Okay, so as always, the first thing you want to do is make your frame. So holding your paper tight, you're going to use your writing utensil to create a straight line going around the edge of your paper. Again, always just try to do this the best that you can. I know that making the frame sometimes can be a little challenging to make those straight lines. And I've suggested as well that if you want to do a squiggle line, you can do that for your frame. Okay, so at the bottom right of your paper, I'd like you to write your first and last name. So I'm going to write Miss Curtis, and then your homeroom number as well. So 217. And I'm going to start with the first thing that I'd like you to do is actually create the tightrope so we know where we're putting our character. So you don't want it to go too high up to this corner or you'll have trouble fitting your character right here. So I'm going to essentially put it almost halfway down the page, maybe like a third of the way down. So I'm going to draw a line from one edge of the frame to the other, and there we have our diagonal looking tightrope. The next step that you are going to do is you are going to start with drawing the head. So the head is going to be, once we position the head, we'll know how much room we have for the body. So we're gonna make a circular shape. I'm gonna put it somewhere in this vicinity or this area right here. So not directly in the middle, but a little bit over to the right. So I'm going to start with a circle shape, just like so. The next step, I'm going to create the body. So I'm going to do that upper torso area, and that simply is going to be a straight line, just like this. So you don't have to worry about making a neck on this one. And then I'm going to angle in slightly on both sides with straight lines, just like so. And then a straight line that comes across. So it's kind of like a square, but it's angled in a little bit. Okay. The next step, let's make our legs here. And our legs are gonna be walking across this tightrope here. So I'm going to make a straight line coming out towards the tightrope, leaving a little space for our shoes down here. And then I'm going to come across, go up like a V, and then come across on the other side. We're starting with the right leg here, so it's upside down V. Straight up, line right there, and then another line connecting to the body. So now we have what looks like two legs that are about to walk. We're going to have one foot, so it's going to be like a curved oval shape right here, that's going to sit on the tightrope flat. The other foot is going to go up and down. So it's going to be an oval shape that's going up and down. Now notice there's a line right there. So what I'm going to do actually is just color these in. So this is making it seem as if the tightroper is just simply in a motion of moving right now. This foot's pointed down and this one's going across. The next step that we're going to do is we're going to draw the arms. Now the arms are going to be going out like this. So I'm going to start with the left arm here, and I'm going to make a curve, just like this, going down, and then another curve right below. And on this side, the same thing, so a curve, and another curve. And then I'm going to put a line to end the arms on both sides, and a circle shape for the hands. Now this might look a little funny right now, but it will look good once we put the bar in between. So our tightrope walker is going to be holding this balance bar. So you're going to want to try your best to draw a straight line that's going to go straight across from one hand to the other. So it's going to start about 1 inch out from the hand here. And we're just going to straight across and past that other hand. So as you can see, it looks like it's sitting on behind their shoulders and coming out on both ends of the arm. I'm gonna put a little circle on each end to show that it's balancing itself. And that looks pretty good, I'd say. The next step is to make a collar. So I'm just going to do an upside down arch right there. And then for the shirt, we'll put a little belt right here just to dress it up. And now it's time to move on to the figure's head. So I'm going to start with 2 eyes, right? 2 circles. Now before you do the pupils, we want to make it look as if the character is looking down at the tightrope as they're walking. So to do that, I'm going to put the pupil towards the bottom left of the eyeball, and now it looks like the figure is looking exactly right here. The next step is to create a nose, so you can draw a nose that would fit you, and then any type of smile that you'd like. So I put a nice open smile here, whereas in my last drawing, I just did a closed smile. So that's your choice. I will put 2 ears. Ears are right below the eyes on both sides. Sideways little rainbow shape. And now it's time to add some hair. You can do any hairstyle that you want, that you feel fits you. I would probably have a ponytail for myself to keep my hair out of the way, so I did 2 bangs, a little circle for the ponytail holder, and then a ponytail coming out. For this, if I were drawing this of maybe a boy that had shorter hair, I might have some hair coming up here, and then maybe it points out and comes down. So if you have shorter hair, you might be interested in a hairstyle like that. And now, this actually completes the drawing, but like I said, I'd love to see you create some sort of background. So where is your tightroper walking? What kind of scene? Are they in like front of a city? Are they in front of a Grand Canyon? And maybe they're actually in front of like a Ferris wheel. You could do whatever you want. It could be really cool. So I'd like you to do that and color it in. And I'm really excited to see what you come up with. Okay, so as you can see, I drew a cityscape in my background. You can do whatever you want. And then what you're gonna do now is you can add color if you have color, and I would like you to see you get super creative. So color this in however you like. I am excited for next week's lesson, and thank you for joining me today, and I hope you guys had fun.